Hey guys, I decided to do my speech today on someone who's impacted me greatly in the past couple of years. Is actually my boss that I work for. She's an amazing woman, and so I wrote my paper about her. Okay, here we go. It's a busy Friday night as soon as I'm rushing around from table to table, trying to stay on task with my customers' needs before they start becoming irritated. As I practically maintain a steady jog between the cramped kitchen and the dining room, my boss Rebecca gently stops me and placing hands on my shoulders. She understands my sense of urgency, so she quickly asks if I needed any help taking orders. Since the restaurant I worked at has changed ownership, this moment was the first time I saw just how selfless she was. She will never put herself before anyone because I know that her helping other people is her passion, like what she really wants to do. She loves helping people. Just spending time with her influences me to stick with my aspirations, for she is such a strong leader, sister, and friend. She's the reason why I never complain about being a waitress, because she makes my job as engaging learning experience every day I walk through the door. Today I'm going to tell you the leadership skills I learned to be a server, handling stress, and keeping my motivation high from her actions. One great quality of a leader is to follow through with goals that can benefit the whole community. Not only did Rebecca open one of the top 50 restaurants in Northern Virginia in 1 year, but she brought a sustainable place to eat to a little country town. She often pushes herself to work long hour shifts multiple days in a row just to make sure each person that steps through that door leaves happy, whether it's a customer or an employee. When I come to work, usually 6 hours into her shift, she is still powering through her tasks as a manager. Even after a hard day, she locks up the building at the end of the night without a single complaint. She makes me think twice about leaving early or requesting a day off because she really motivates me to continue to work hard until my job is done. She also is the reason why we have accumulated regulars to come back weekly, because she makes each experience so personal by remembering their name or knowing the drink they always order. Leadership is very important in owning a business, and Rebecca is mostly the best role model I know because she knows how to balance her life equally between work and what other people that mean most to her. A moment I can never forget is when Rebecca's dad walked up to me while I was polishing silverware at the end of the night and said, "I don't think you understand how much Rebecca loves and cares about you. She really appreciates your hard work and how much you have helped to get this restaurant started." Right then I was shocked. I did not know what to say because I never realized how much I meant to her family. It made me feel like I have a purpose working there, not that I was just another employee. She makes me proud to tell people that she is my boss, just like she is proud to say I'm her hard worker. This is when I learned that I can still make an impact on the person that influences me the most. She has taught me to build my own happiness off of making other people happy, even if it's only as simple as a gesture of holding the door open for someone else. So now every time I start feeling down, I think about that moment and how much she's encouraged me to be successful. Rebecca has a unique personality that can read other people's thoughts accurately because she quite often seems to know how they feel. She always caught on to my emotions when I came to work, mostly on the days I was upset or hurt, and never failed at getting my mind off what bothered me that day. She has opened herself to me for advice when I need someone to talk to or vent to about my toughest issues. These past few years have especially been rough when my mom lost her nursing job due to worsening health problems. My dad was trying to deal with a new decrease of income from my mom's unemployment and his personal stress by developing a severe and ongoing drug problem that was tearing my family apart. Once she realized the horrific situation I was going through, she understood that and would do anything in her power to help me through it. Over the summer, when my mom was sent to a hospital near her side of the family, Rebecca would invite me over to her house for dinner because she knew I would otherwise go home to an empty pantry. Sometimes when I come over, she would bond with me by showing me how to make certain dishes like guacamole or curry lentils to give my emotional torn mind a break. Every time I came over, I grew to enjoy her kind company so much. I would stay over at her house hours after work, sometimes until midnight, because I dreaded the fact of going back home to chaos and disaster. Of course, after a grueling summer, it was time for me to start freshman year at college. Rebecca supported me the whole way through, even when she was losing one of her main employees. As a send off present to show her appreciation, she wanted to take me out to a special dinner, so I decided to dress up in a fancy sweater and formal jeans, of course. And as I pulled into the empty driveway, I had no idea what was coming next. I anxiously answered the door, wondering which restaurant she was taking me to, when suddenly the door swung open and all of my coworkers were there, standing in the kitchen, shouting and rushing over to hug me. She'd throw me a surprise party with my favorite Mexican food to enjoy with everyone I worked with. The only thing that was going through my head was I could have not asked for anything better. Words cannot describe how much she helped me the past year, which inspires me to pass the endless hospitality that I will never take for granted. Um, Today, I told you the way my boss affected me throughout the last couple of years by showing me how to be a professional server, how to handle certain situations under stress, and how to stay motivated. After I met Rebecca, I always take the kindness, inspiration, and leadership she's taught me and use it towards moving others towards my footsteps. Her personality is contagious, and I'll never get tired of bragging about it because, like I mentioned before, I'm so fortunate to be included in her life. For I know it is a friendship that can never be broken.